Hey everyone, welcome back to the weekly reaction of UnOrdinary brought to you by FastPass. Last week was good. If actually, I need to check things. Let's see. Gonna stop myself from getting that one new chapter. So last week we had some really good development from Blake, in my opinion. We saw Blake standing up to others in regards to the jokers, the fakers. Before that, actually, I forgot about this little tidbit. The chapter started out with Remy walking up to some rando students, asking what they would do about the fakers. So that was cool too. That was good on Remy. But Blake was the real MVP of the chapter because he was because there was this one kid who was trying to beat up on this other kid who was making him do his homework, and Blake was like, dude, next time that happens, you come to me, I'll deal with him, but you don't do this, okay? So it was good. And then we saw Remy, Ison, and Cecile, Blake, I don't know why I thought Blake was Cecile. We saw them chatting it up about the faker situation. Remy's like, we need to get the top 10. No. What was her exact words? I can check easily right now because I have the chapter pulled up. But she was like, we need to get the top students involved. We need to get them to stand with us. So, which leads me to believe that if she's looking for the top students, clearly Zeke's not going to help. Zeke doesn't care. Zeke's a two-faced little bitch. But this leads me to believe that we will soon meet number 9, who... I'll get to that in a second, actually. And then the chapter ended off with Sarah and Arlo walking. And Sarah was just like, John. Like, annoying Arlo. Because he was like, don't mention his name in front of me. But then Cecile ended the chapter with noticing Arlo and Sarah together. She was like, crap. What am I going to do? So, that's what last week was. And it was really good. It was a really good chapter. I really liked it a lot. Now, a real quick sidebar. Some people in the comments, one person jokingly said it. I think another person was serious when they said this. Someone was saying, a few people have been saying, that number 9 is Elaine. Let me tell you why that's bullshit. So, number 9. The Wellston Top 10. We know that because of Holden, Uru revealed his ability level. We know that because of Holden, number 9 cannot be under 4. They cannot. It is impossible for them to be under level 4. Elaine is barely elite tier at 3.5. So, nah. Elaine's not number 9. She's trash. But yeah, that's just a little tidbit there. Someone was like, Elaine is number 9! And I'm like, no, she's not. What are you thinking? Anyway, so yeah, that was last week's chapter, and that was just a little sidebar. So let's go ahead and jump into episode 167. Ooh, we got our boy Blake back. Oh, another Blake chapter. Okay. All right. So we're in the library. Episode 167 in the library here. And what the heck? Is it? Okay, so someone's on laptop, which I'm assuming is Blake. And he's got someone's record pulled up. It says age XX, reported level X, like crossed out, ability is blank. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, it is Blake. I saw just the tip of the last picture. I already know what's going down. It's a picture of a man. Pink hair, kind of like a haircut similar to mine, a little longer. His name is Lance. Age 38. Reported level 3.2. Ability, Tremor. Didn't someone else have Tremor? I don't know. Last seen, blank. Oh, new side. Vandalism, destruction of public property. Our boy's looking up some targets. Yep, it's Blake. He's just sweating dot, and grabs his laptop. What the hell is wrong with me? Can't believe I'm actually researching potential targets. UnOrdinary episode 167. And it's Blake just in the library, still just with his hands on his computer. I'm an idiot for even considering this. But... and he's remembering John scaling up the wall to fuck him up. How else am I supposed to get strong fast? And leans in. Back when we were still acting as X-Ray, we did purposely try to draw attention to ourselves. We only ran into Vulcan because we kept digging. Remembering that meeting. We didn't know when to stop. So, what if I just stay low? If I just fight off these criminals, then leave right after, then Ember won't find me. Ring, 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 ring. And then it's John, because it's a black text box, back in Wellston. Well, how's Sarah? There were 3 attacks on Serafina today. And Cecile's reporting. One was from a low tier. I let her handle that on her own. I took care of another in advance. And for the last, I didn't do much. Arlo stepped in. Arlo? Yes. Seems like you don't know how to follow Serafina around. Seems like you don't need me to follow Serafina around after all. Arlo's been keeping an eye on her. From the looks of things, they're on pretty good terms again. And this is the part where Cecile gets bitch slapped. What do you mean on good terms? I saw the 2 of them walking together earlier. Sounded like they were having a conversation. Even mentioned you a few times. What? And then John remembering Adrian. It's about Claire. I overheard her talking to the Jack. They were gathering people behind your back as we speak. Sarah and Arlo? John, no. God damn it, John. Why the hell are those 2 together? I told her to stay away from him. Why didn't she listen? And she's like, shit. Why'd she go to him instead of me? That's right. He's kept this Joker thing a secret from Serafina. So this is what's stopping you from revealing yourself? You want to hide your identity from Serafina? Even if it's at the expense of everyone else? Don't you think you're grossly underestimating her? Serafina isn't stupid. She'll pick up on the details eventually. I'm so surprised Cecile doesn't know that Sarah knows already. I'll bet she already knows you're Joker. Because you haven't done or told her anything, she decided to rekindle her relationship with Arlo in order to gain some protection. Ooh, John is glaring. It makes sense now, especially that all these fakers are after her. She knows she has a huge target on her back. If you don't want her siding with Arlo, maybe you should just own up. Shut the fuck up! Bitch slap! Hell yeah! Ugh. And she knocks her to the ground. Oh, I don't like this. Because this is Claire. No, Claire? This is Claire right here. Just freaking slaps her and she's on the ground like... dot, dot, dot. Ooh, Cecile's angry. I'm up to... Oh, fuck, this shot is awesome. Oh my god, I love this shot so much. Oh my god. Okay, so the shot, John is towering over Cecile. And it's got the shadowy shadow face. Like his eyes are like shadowed, and one eye is solid, but the other, for his right eye, you just see his glow only, and it looks so sick. Own up to what? Don't throw the blame onto me. I'm not the one who put Sarah in danger. She's a target because of all the enemies she's made in the past. Bro, John, no. John, what the fuck is your problem? Oh my god, I hate John right now, you guys. I do not like John right now. No. I don't like this one. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. Reaction over. I'm just kidding. Ah, John. I don't like this, Uru. I don't like this, but I think that just means you're doing a good job. So, let's continue. She's a target because of all the enemies she's made in the past. She's the one who lost her ability. She couldn't defend herself. So that's why I stepped in. This all happened because of her. And even Cecile's like, what the fuck? John, what the hell are you going on about? This all happened because of you. And Cecile's just still on the floor. And John just like gets down on one knee. Dot, dot, dot. Cecile? What did Sarah say about me? Dot, 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 dot. And he grabs her. I asked you a fucking question! He grabs her again. Dot, dot, dot. I don't know! I wasn't close enough to make out their conversation! He just shoves her off to the back to the floor. Useless. He just walks out. Cecile's had to have had enough by now. I don't like this, John. I like Cecile getting what she deserves because she was warned. She was warned. And I don't like Cecile. So this is fun. But no, John, like, you had no right to say that about Sarah. And Cecile's just on the floor as John walks out. Wellston Boys Dorm. As John just on his bed. From the look of things, they're on good terms again. Sounded like they were having a nice conversation. Even mentioned you a few times. Why? It's Claire. Remembering Adrian again. I overheard her talking to the Jack. They're gathering people behind your back. You need to be careful. Sarah. She wouldn't. And it's just a shot of Sarah with her arms crossed. Would she? And he's calling her. The number you have reached is unavailable. Please hang up and dial again later. Fuck! Just answer the damn phone! And he throws it on the ground and it breaks. Why won't you take my word over his? Even after everything I've done for you, you still won't take my side? UnOrdinary episode 167. End. Nah. Guys, this might be the first time I've ever said it. Maybe. If one of you wants to check, you can, but I did not like this chapter. And that's not to say that this was a bad chapter. It's just I did not like this chapter. I do not like how John's behaving right now. You guys know me. You guys know I'm one of the biggest John fanboys in the community. You guys know that I will defend John to the ends of the earth, but I did not like him in this chapter whatsoever. Like, it's just, it's, I think what hurts the most about this chapter is that John has always said how strong Sarah is. John has always told Sarah that she is strong. He's always told her that, like, when she had the breakdown after being attacked by Wenki and them, she was like, she had a breakdown in front of John, and John was like, it's fine, everything takes time, don't worry. And, yeah, like, John has always defended Sarah, no matter what. And in this chapter, he completely, like, just demolished all of that, in my opinion. Man, like, I did not like this chapter. It was a good chapter. It was still a good story chapter because it's getting us deeper into John's psychosis. And I didn't want to believe it at first, but there might be something mentally wrong with John. William, you need to get here fast, buddy. Seriously. Oh, man. Of course, Sarah isn't going to get people to rally against John, but the more and more he digs that thought into his brain, the worse it's going to get. I think Sarah does need to talk to John. I think that Sarah needs to... At this point, we know John's not going to tell Sarah. At this point, I think Sarah needs to tell John, I know you're Joker. Just tell me why. Tell me the truth. I think at this point, Sarah needs to confront John. And she shouldn't have to. She definitely shouldn't have to confront John. John should have told her this a long time ago. But again, I still understand why. Because it's paranoia. That's what it is for John right now. It's paranoia. He thinks his past is happening again. Okay. Back to my defending John. John did not want this. He did not want to become a Shadow King. He did not want to reveal his ability. He did not want to use his ability. But Arlo, I'm not using this as an excuse to throw onto Arlo. Right now, John, everything that's John's fault is John's fault. It is. I'm willing to say that. This chapter was not okay, and John was completely in the wrong. But John didn't want this. But now, because he's been forced into this situation, his paranoia is starting to set in, and it's getting worse and worse and worse. I have no doubt in my mind that Sarah, I'm just going to say this. Sarah would not get people to attack John. She wouldn't. She's not that kind of person. Will she probably just try to avoid John? Yes. But the people who would gather a rally behind is Blake, Remy, and Ison, most likely. They are the most... Or, no, Cecile. Cecile, too. Because you could tell she's getting more and more tired of his shit. So, if anything, I think it's gonna be Cecile who tries to get people to rally against John. But yeah. I was hoping this was going to be another Blake chapter because I was really excited with that intro. But unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, this was the chapter that made me not like John. And I'm not... John is still my favorite character. He's still my favorite character. But right now, I really do not like this chapter. I really do not like John right now. I am very angry right now. I am livid. John, you're being a bigger fuckboy than Arlo. In fact, you're being Arlo, actually. Because Arlo himself even said she made herself a target. Okay? It's not my fault. She made herself a target. When John confronted him and when Ison was like, he was like, I didn't do anything. Or no, when he confronted Arlo, he was like, she made herself a target. I did my best to try and cover up for you guys. So John is being Arlo right now. That's what it is. That's why I'm so upset right now. But I still like John. John is still my favorite character. It was satisfying to see Cecile get bitch slapped. But yeah. It's interesting. I think this might be the first chapter that I did not like. Because even, you guys know me. You guys know I don't mind talking chapters. Not every chapter is going to be a fight chapter. It's not going to be, not every chapter is going to be epic fight scenes, but epic story development, you know? And you guys have seen a lot of my reactions. You guys know that I love react. I love, like, each and every episode. But this episode, like, the ending, no. I don't like this episode. My least favorite episode of UnOrdinary. Episode 167. I'm saying it right now. My least favorite episode. But that's okay. I guess we're just going to have to wait and see what happens next, because something big is going to happen eventually. Something big. Wellston's Civil War. Anyway, yeah. That's going to be it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and as always, see you back here next week. Peace out.